Hello, fellow Chaos Goblins, it's Tiberius, the queer and chaotic crafter, and I'm doing this video live this time, because none of my videos have been getting any views that I've been dubbing over, and I'm trying to see what people like better. Also, I made a prototype. I know, right? That's not chaotic. Why would you do that? Well, it turns out my camera wasn't filming when I was making this, so... At least you can see what we're making today. We're making a little easy 3D flower. What you'll need is you're going to need a circle punch, a smaller circle punch, a heart punch, and a smaller heart punch. Let's see, this is... I guess that's 1.5 inches. It says 1/7/16 an inch. I don't know what 7/16 of an inch is. But it's 3.65 centimeters. And I'd say this one's probably 1/2 inch. I think this is... I don't know. And then I just have these circle punches. That's the size of it. And then that's the size of that one. Okay, let's get into it. What you're gonna need is you're gonna need 4 of the larger hearts, which I've already cut out here. And you're going to need 4 of the little hearts, which I'm about to cut out now. Which I don't want to cut out where it's bent right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4. And you're going to need 1 big circle. Well, it's not a big circle, but the bigger circle. And 1 smaller circle. Now, first we're going to ink our hearts. I used the Worn lipstick on this one. That's this one, which is the only big one I have. But on this other one, I want to use... Oh, my throat is going out. I want to use Vintage Photo if I can find it. There we go. There's Vintage Photo. And I think this was last used for Vintage Photo. I'm not really sure. But I'm trying to keep to the inks I have a lot of, because I bought a refiller for the Vintage Photo. And I have a big one of the pink, which I'm buying the big ones from now on, because they just have a lot of ink in them. And I mean, the little ones have ink in them. Like, I wouldn't buy them if they didn't have ink in them. But it's just not as much ink as, you know, that's in the big ones. And it's a lot easier to use. And honestly, I should have sprung my money from the beginning to buy the big ones. It's just they're so expensive. Like, the little ones are expensive too, but, like, the big ones... Like, I got this on sale, and it was... I think it was, like, $7 or $8, something like that. It was definitely in the high 7s. And I'm inking this kind of crazy. Like, I'm not just doing the edges. I'm intentionally kind of getting it around the thing. The row flat words. around the flower. So that way there's just like kind of a little bit of purple showing in the middle, and I like the look of that. And I feel the need to check and make sure I'm recording right now. And my phone is crooked. Yeah, I'm recording. Getting some more ink on there. I'm gonna close it up because I shouldn't need that anymore. And then we're just inking around the little ones. Yeah, you can see I'm just leaving a little bit of purple. That was actually too much, but let's see if I can get this one right. Yeah, this one's better. I'm just kind of inking kind of heavily around it. All right. Now what you're gonna do is a little glue hardened. You're gonna take this and you're going to just make a line right through the middle, and then right through the middle again. Now you can like fold it to make sure it's even, but you know, they say, you know, measure once or measure twice, cut once. I'm more of a measure never and cut infinity amount of times. You know, I definitely should. And you're putting your heart like that, where it's kind of a little bit past the middle. And we're doing the same thing with the other one, where it's going to be a little bit past the middle. And you're going to want to put some glue on the middle again, just kind of match your lines together. Because you will be bringing this to the middle and bringing this to the middle as well. So now you have, oh shit. So now as soon as that dries, I can pick it up. But now you have your little basic flower shape. So we're going to set that aside. And next, we're going to do the same thing, but with the smaller circle. And again, I refuse to actually measure. This probably isn't even at all. It would make sense to measure, but that's not really my style. I just go with it. You know, this wouldn't be chaotic if I actually, A, knew what I was doing, and B, measured things out. You heard it here, folks. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, I know kind of what I'm doing here, but essentially, almost never do I know what I'm doing. It's a rarity. So we got that glued now. That's glued. Kind of looks like a clover. I think if you spread them further apart, it would look more like a clover. So if you wanted to make a clover, you could do that. My phone keeps going crooked, and I just don't know why. All right, now, oh, you'll also need buttons. I forgot to mention that. Now you're going to glue this. I'm just putting extra glue here. And you're going to want to try and match it up with the lines that are there. It doesn't have to be perfect. And in fact, it won't be perfect unless maybe you measured it. And I try to get it. That feels center enough. And then when that dries, you just peel up your little petals here. Oh, gosh darn it. It's too much glue. I had to glue that back down. But yeah, you just peel up the little edges of the hearts. Just like that. I'm going to get closer so you can see. But yeah, you just peel up those edges. And you can go as far into the heart as you like. You could just pull up the humps in the hearts. And then you're going to do the same thing for the bottom. And now you have a little 3D flower. And it will get smushed down in the journal, but it will still kind of, remain the raised shape. Now we're going to put a button in the middle. Do I want to use you? I feel like that's too much brown. Maybe a white one? Yeah. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue right in the middle. And I'm using the Bearly Art Precision Craft glue again. I like the glue. It dries just about instantly. Oh my gosh. And yeah, there you have it. I would have shown you two, but forgot to film. And I'm going to put them in a journal after I fold these edges up a little bit more. And you could use more than just the 4. You could use 5 or 6. It's just, you will need the circle. I've not been able to figure out a way to do it without the circle. Alright, let's find a random page in here. I'm going to do a flip through of this once I finish it. Once I make my next video with the folio, I will be finished. Trying to find if there's a big gap somewhere. Feels like there's a big... No, there's some stuff there. No, there's a thing there. Got 2 pages or 1. That's 2 pages. They're stuck together. Oh no. Yeah, my pages get stuck together a lot because I have absolutely no patience. Yeah, there's several blank pages back here. So let's glue them here. I'm gonna glue one right here, one right here, the pink one up there. Oh, that's a little high up. Then put this one right here. Move it a little away from the edges. And then I have this third one that I made. You can use you could use a flat different color for every petal if you wanted. I wanted something contrasting, so I did that. And I'm going to put that in the middle here. And then I'm gonna close it, and then I'm gonna reopen it to that page and show you what they look like after they've been stuck there. Yeah, see, they still maintain the 3D shape. Not as, upright as they were, but still a fair amount. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like, subscribe, and share. Let me know your thoughts on these videos. I would really love to hear from somebody, anybody. And most importantly, don't forget to stay chaotic.